Welcome back, ladies and germs, to Black Ops 2. Whole new run of videos. I'm showing you my classes here. This is from after playing for a little while on the first day. They have since changed significantly, but I wanted to show you these just so you can see my progression going through the classes. I'm getting a little detailed, especially with the objective games. I have offensive and defensive setups now, and I can go through all those at a later time and in more detail. I just wanted to give you a preview of this. So, my first impressions of Black Ops 2. What do I like? What do I dislike? I will go over the dislikes first. Some of the things the narrator says, I'm not too hip on his voice. Not that it's good or bad, just doesn't do it for me. But he says, one of the things he says is, dogs in your AO. Okay, I've got dogs in my area of operations. That's just not enough life for me. I'm going to compare it to World at War. I really like that Call of Duty, where the narrator comes out and says, unleash the dogs! I mean, at least that's got some life to it, not this, dogs in your AO. Yeah, okay, I know, because I pushed the button. But anyway, so I'm not really too... Anyway, I'll leave that. Oh, I haven't been able to register for Elite for some reason. It keeps telling me that either my address is already used or my community name. So anyway, gotta figure that out. And my biggest dislike for Black Ops 2 is not being able to hear enemy footsteps. I can hear myself. I can hear my teammates. I don't like not being able to hear the enemy. That's a big part of how I play, is being able to hear things, and I can't hear their footsteps. So, yeah, not liking that. All right, so my likes. Map colors. The colors on the maps, I think, are great. Love it. The smoke grenades. I like the smoke grenades. They actually put down some smoke. I like them. The custom classes. I change my mind every time I put this game in on how I want this class set up, how I want that class set up. The customization, I'm enjoying the heck out of. I like playing around with it. I'm trying many different things. I'm starting to zero in on a couple things, and one thing is absolutely for sure, I don't have enough custom classes to set up. 5 ain't cutting it. I need at least 7 with the ideas I want to run with, and I'll show all those throughout the whole Black Ops. I like all the choices we have for tactical grenades. I've been predominantly using concussion and the shock charge, or shock grenade. I don't know what it's officially called. The shock one. That thing is just a lot of fun. And dogs tuned me into a little strategy that I will show after a couple of videos. It'll probably be 2-3 videos away. But I want to perfect it a little bit, and then I'll show it. And it's just a way to ambush people. It's not that big a deal. You'll probably have already heard about it by the time I get it up and talk about it. And then the little details. I like Treyarch's symbol when you're waiting in lobby. Their Treyarch symbol and the light goes around the loops and whatnot. I like that. It's a lot better than watching a circle. So, those are my likes and dislikes for Black Ops 2. I have 3 more things I'd like to mention for Black Ops 2 on first impressions. I don't have a favorite weapon yet, but a couple of them are starting to stick out. I have prestiged the MTAR, which is just a good overall little gun for me. It works well. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but it works well. Maps, the 2 that stick out. This one, Drone, I'm liking, and Carrier, I'm liking. Both for domination and team deathmatch. And speaking of domination, I haven't played domination on every single map yet, but it appears that there is an overlook of at least one overlook of the B flag area on every map. I mean, right here you got this little patio thing here, and you got some windows in the robot room to overlook B, and then you got that platform straight ahead of me, all the way on the other side there where the helicopter sits. Anyway, some maps better than others as far as the overlooks. So that's all I have for my first impressions of Black Ops 2. I'm going to continue doing a variety of stuff on the channel. I don't think I'll put up Assassin's Creed, just because all I'm doing is fighting the game. Like I said earlier, it's a completely different play style than what I'm used to, and I'm just fighting it. It's work. It's becoming work. But anyway, I'm still going to play around with it, and we'll see what happens. Now, seeing how this is Black Ops, we will go into the greatest war stories that were never told, and I will bring you a CIA story. In the 1960s, the Cold War pitted intelligence agencies of East against West, CIA versus KGB, in a high-stakes game of espionage, cat and mouse. Then somebody decided that an actual cat might be an effective weapon. Recently declassified documents show that during the 60s, the CIA's Director of Science and Technology tried to turn cats into bugs, walking, eavesdropping devices for listening in on Soviet diplomats in public places. Project Acoustic Kitty reportedly involved 5 years of design and expedition of millions of dollars. Miniaturized transmitting devices were surgically implanted inside a cat. They slit the cat open, says one former CIA operative, put batteries in him, wired him up. The tail was used as an antenna. It sounds like a pretty intricate surgery. These are cats, people. Anyway, problems were many. Well, there's a big surprise. The CIA apparently discovered that cat owners have always known. Cats are hard to train. They tended to walk off the job when they got hungry or distracted, which was distressingly often. Still, the CIA persisted. One document, parts of which are still classified, praises the patience of those who worked with the feisty felines. The work done on this project over the years reflects great credit on the personnel who guided it. When the wired-up cat was deemed ready for full-scale test, it was taken to a park and let out of a van. Then disaster struck in the form of a taxi, which promptly ran over the feline operative. Sounds like that express map. Look out for that train. There they were, said the former agent, sitting in the van with all those dials, and the cat was dead. And so was Project Acoustic Kitty. Alrighty, people. This video is about over. It looks like my story ended just in time. Well, that's all I have for you. So you all take care, and remember, play hard. You have probably earned it. Goodbye, all.